Welcome to Sleepy Psychology Facts. In this calm psychology journey, we will slowly explore the hidden workings of your subconscious mind. Each insight is gentle and designed to let your thoughts drift softly. Relax, settle in, and allow your mind to absorb each idea at its own pace. Notice the quiet rhythm of your thoughts and the gentle movements of your mind as you begin this journey. Your subconscious mind holds a quiet power, gently influencing how you think, feel, and act, often without you even realizing it. Some thoughts may appear suddenly, guiding your decisions in subtle ways, while others remain hidden, quietly shaping your reactions, your habits, and even your emotions. As you begin to notice these gentle influences, allow yourself to observe them calmly, without any judgment or effort. Feel how your mind organizes experiences and memories, creating patterns that have always been quietly at work beneath your awareness. Let yourself sense the rhythm of your subconscious, the subtle nudges and movements that shape your daily life, softly and naturally, as you drift deeper into this calm psychology journey. Notice how your mind weaves together past experiences with present sensations, connecting memories, feelings, and thoughts into intricate patterns. Even small choices, the way you respond to a sound, a color, or a memory, are influenced by these subtle inner currents. Allow your awareness to follow these gentle flows, observing how they guide your focus, your attention, and your perceptions without effort. Each insight you receive is like a quiet ripple across the surface of your consciousness, revealing the hidden workings of your mind in a calm and peaceful way. Let yourself become aware of this quiet orchestration, noticing how your subconscious gently shapes your sense of reality, your emotions, and your daily experiences as you continue to drift softly through this journey of discovery. Sometimes, your subconscious whispers suggestions that you may barely notice. It nudges your thoughts, subtly guiding your attention towards certain ideas, memories, or emotions. You might notice a feeling arising unexpectedly, a sense of intuition, or a quiet insight that seems to appear out of nowhere. These gentle influences are always at work, softly shaping the way you perceive the world, the decisions you make, and the small movements of your day. Your subconscious works tirelessly, quietly processing vast amounts of information that your conscious mind may never touch. It notices patterns in your experiences, recalls memories long forgotten, and makes connections that feel like magic or intuition. You may find that ideas, solutions, or insights come to you suddenly, as if from nowhere, yet they are carefully guided by this hidden intelligence within you. As you become aware of this subtle orchestration, notice how effortlessly it manages your focus, your emotions, and even your reactions to others. Even the simplest choices, the smallest gestures, or the quiet moments of reflection are influenced by this unseen part of your mind. You may begin to sense how deeply intertwined your conscious thoughts are with these quiet undercurrents, and how your subconscious shapes the rhythm of your daily life. Allow yourself to drift with this awareness, noticing the soft currents of thought and emotion, the quiet nudges, the invisible patterns that guide you. Let yourself feel a gentle sense of wonder at the richness of your inner world as your mind quietly unfolds in this calm psychology journey, revealing its hidden powers in a calm, soothing, and effortless way. Your mind organizes experiences in ways that feel natural, almost effortless. It notices patterns in your surroundings, in the people you meet, and in the routines you follow every day. Even small repetitions, familiar actions, and quiet habits are guided by the subtle intelligence of your subconscious. You may not consciously realize how much it influences the choices you make or the feelings you experience, yet it is always quietly at work, gently shaping the rhythm of your life. Sometimes, you might observe how effortlessly your mind connects one thought to another, linking memories, emotions, and experiences into complex patterns that guide your understanding of the world. Your subconscious works like a soft, invisible river, carrying ideas, insights, and emotions beneath the surface of your awareness, surfacing them gently when the time is right. You may notice intuitive feelings, sudden clarity, or gentle nudges that help you make decisions without fully understanding how or why. Allow yourself to become aware of this quiet orchestration, noticing the calm, steady flow of thoughts beneath your conscious mind. Feel the ease with which your subconscious guides your attention, your perception, and even your imagination. Let yourself drift into this awareness, observing the hidden movements of your mind and allowing each insight to arrive naturally and effortlessly. As you settle deeper into this calm psychology journey, Feel the quiet power of your subconscious, always present, always guiding, always gently shaping the world you perceive and the choices you make. You may notice that certain thoughts and feelings appear automatically, almost as if they arise on their own. These gentle nudges are the work of your subconscious, guiding your attention, shaping your perceptions, and quietly influencing your choices. Even the way you interpret events, respond to people, or experience emotions can be subtly shaped by this hidden part of your mind. Allow yourself to simply observe these movements without trying to control them, noticing how naturally they arise and fade, like soft waves along the shore of your awareness. Your subconscious mind stores countless memories, emotions, and experiences, organizing them in ways that make sense to your inner world. Some of these patterns influence your behavior daily, from the way you start your morning, to the decisions you make at work, to the quiet moments of reflection before sleep. You may find that your thoughts drift towards certain topics, feelings, or images without conscious effort, and this is your subconscious at work, ever present, guiding and shaping your experience. As you notice these gentle currents, feel the subtle intelligence within your mind quietly orchestrating your reality. It is not loud, it does not demand attention, but it is always active, always present, always softly guiding the flow of your thoughts. Let yourself sense the depth and complexity of this inner world, appreciating how much of your daily life is influenced by patterns you may never have consciously recognized. Breathe naturally, relax deeper, and allow your mind to float gently with these insights, letting your subconscious reveal its quiet, profound influence in this calm psychology journey. Even the smallest details of your day are influenced by your subconscious. The way you notice a sound, the way your eyes are drawn to certain shapes, or the way a memory subtly colors your mood. All of these are guided quietly by the hidden workings of your mind. You may feel that some choices happen automatically without much thought, and that is the subconscious at work, softly guiding your attention and shaping your experience. Notice how effortlessly your mind sorts information, highlighting some things while dimming others, helping you navigate life smoothly, even when you are unaware of it. As you continue to observe, you may begin to sense patterns in your thoughts and actions that you never noticed before. Your subconscious is constantly connecting ideas, linking memories, and anticipating outcomes, quietly orchestrating a seamless flow of your daily life. Allow yourself to relax into this awareness, noticing the subtle influence of these unseen forces, and feel the calm clarity that comes from simply observing, without judgment, the hidden intelligence within your mind. Let your thoughts float gently as you drift deeper into this calm psychology journey. Your subconscious also plays a quiet role in shaping your creativity and imagination. Ideas often emerge suddenly, as if from nowhere, yet they're the result of countless subtle connections formed beneath your awareness. You may notice a sudden insight or a gentle solution to a problem that seems to appear effortlessly. This is your subconscious bringing together information, experiences, and emotions in ways that your conscious mind may not yet recognize. Even your emotions are subtly guided. Feelings of comfort, curiosity, or even unease often arise from the deep, unseen workings of your mind. You may not always understand why you feel a certain way, yet these emotions quietly influence your choices, your reactions, and your perceptions. Allow yourself to simply notice them, to observe their presence, and to feel how naturally they flow, guiding you softly through your experiences. Breathe deeply and relax, letting the calm rhythms of your subconscious continue to unfold as you drift further into this peaceful, immersive journey. Even the simplest actions you take every day are quietly guided by your subconscious mind. From the way you reach for a cup, to the thoughts that arise when you meet someone, to the small gestures that feel almost automatic, everything is subtly influenced by patterns that have been quietly formed over time. Your mind notices details that your conscious awareness may overlook, drawing connections between experiences, predicting outcomes, and guiding your attention with a gentle, invisible hand. These influences are always at work, yet they are soft and calm, never forceful. You may notice the ease with which certain thoughts arrive, the natural flow of intuition, or the gentle nudges that guide your decisions. Sometimes, a solution to a problem appears effortlessly, or a memory surfaces at just the right moment. These are the workings of your subconscious, quietly orchestrating the rhythm of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. Allow yourself to observe these processes without trying to control them. Simply notice the quiet intelligence at work, the way your mind sorts information, recalls experiences, and subtly guides your focus. Let yourself feel the depth and complexity of this unseen mind, appreciating the gentle power it has to shape your daily life. Drift with this awareness, letting each thought float freely as your subconscious quietly continues its work, guiding you with calm, effortless precision through this immersive calm psychology journey. Your subconscious mind also shapes your perceptions of the world in ways you may not always notice. The way you interpret events, the way you respond to people, the subtle preferences you hold. All of these are quietly influenced by experiences and patterns stored deep within your mind. Sometimes, you may feel a sense of knowing, a gentle intuition, or an almost automatic reaction, and this is your subconscious quietly guiding you, connecting the dots, and revealing insights that your conscious mind may not yet understand. Memories and experiences are carefully organized and interpreted, often in ways that support your sense of self and your understanding of the world. You may find that certain feelings or thoughts occur without clear reason, and that is your subconscious softly reminding you of patterns, lessons, or insights that it has preserved for you. As you become aware of these movements, let yourself observe them with calm curiosity, noticing how they influence your decisions, your perceptions, and even the simplest moments of daily life. Allow this awareness to unfold gently. Feel the quiet power of your subconscious, the soft, continuous flow of thoughts, insights, and emotions guiding your mind. Breathe naturally, relax, and let yourself drift deeper, noticing the intricate and beautiful orchestration of your inner world as you continue through this calm, peaceful, and immersive calm psychology journey. Even the way you focus your attention is shaped by your subconscious mind. Certain details naturally stand out to you, while others fade quietly into the background. You may notice this when reading, observing your surroundings, or interacting with others. These gentle shifts in focus are guided by subtle patterns, past experiences, and learned behaviors stored deep within your subconscious. They allow you to navigate the world efficiently, noticing what matters most without conscious effort. You might also feel moments of intuition, a soft knowing or sudden clarity that seems to appear effortlessly. This is your subconscious quietly connecting memories, emotions, and ideas, forming solutions and insights that your conscious mind may not yet recognize. Each observation, each decision, and each quiet reflection is gently influenced by this unseen intelligence, moving you through life in a way that feels natural and effortless. As you continue to notice these movements, allow yourself to drift deeper into awareness. Feel the soft orchestration of your mind, the calm rhythm of thought, and the subtle currents guiding your attention. Observe them without judgment, letting your mind float freely as your subconscious continues its quiet, continuous work. Drift gently, and allow these insights to wash over you softly as you move deeper into this calm psychology journey. Habits, patterns, and routines also emerge in the subconscious. You may act in ways that feel natural or automatic, without realizing the many small decisions and influences that have led you to that moment. Your subconscious quietly remembers experiences, notices repeated behaviors, and gently guides your actions, often shaping the rhythm of your day without any conscious effort. Even your creativity and imagination are influenced by this hidden mind. Ideas, solutions, and insights may emerge suddenly, feeling as if they appear from nowhere, yet they are the result of countless subtle connections forming beneath your awareness. You may notice a thought, a memory, or a feeling that seems to arrive perfectly at the right moment. This is your subconscious softly weaving together experiences, knowledge, and intuition, providing guidance that is calm, natural, and effortless. Allow yourself to become aware of these hidden movements. Feel the quiet influence of your subconscious as it shapes your focus, your attention, and even your emotional responses. Observe the patterns, the gentle nudges, and the subtle connections that form beneath the surface of your conscious mind. Let this awareness deepen your sense of calm as you continue to drift peacefully and gently through this immersive calm psychology journey. Even your emotions are softly guided by the subconscious. You may notice feelings of joy, curiosity, calm, or even unease arising seemingly out of nowhere. These emotions are not random. They are the subtle language of your subconscious, quietly signaling what matters to you, what you value, and what your mind is processing beneath the surface. You may not always understand why a certain feeling arises, yet it gently influences your thoughts, your perceptions, and your decisions. As you observe these emotions, allow yourself to notice them without trying to change them. Feel their presence, their subtle movements, and the way they flow naturally through your awareness. Your subconscious communicates softly, offering guidance, insight, and understanding through these feelings. Let yourself drift with this awareness, sensing the quiet orchestration of your mind as each thought and emotion merges gently into a calm, peaceful rhythm, allowing you to move deeper into this immersive calm psychology journey. Your subconscious also shapes the way you remember experiences. Memories are stored, sorted, and interpreted in ways that align with your inner patterns, beliefs, and emotional needs. You may notice that some memories surface effortlessly, while others remain tucked away, only appearing when your mind is ready. Even the way you perceive these memories can change over time, subtly guided by the quiet intelligence of your subconscious. Allow yourself to feel the gentle flow of recollection. Observe how your mind organizes past experiences, linking them to present sensations, thoughts, and feelings. These connections help you navigate life, understand your choices, and anticipate outcomes, often without conscious effort. Let yourself drift with this awareness, feeling the richness and depth of your inner world, and noticing how your subconscious quietly orchestrates your experiences, your thoughts, and your perceptions. As you continue, allow each insight to wash over you softly, gently, and effortlessly, deepening your calm and your connection to this immersive calm psychology journey. As you continue to drift deeper into this calm psychology journey, notice how your subconscious quietly influences even the smallest details of your daily life. From the way you respond to sounds, sights, and sensations, to the gentle inclinations that guide your choices, every moment is subtly shaped by the intelligence of your mind beneath awareness. These influences are soft, quiet, and natural, never forceful, allowing you to move through life effortlessly, while your subconscious gently orchestrates the rhythm of your thoughts and feelings. You may begin to notice the interconnectedness of your experiences, how one thought leads to another, how memories and emotions merge, and how intuitive insights arise spontaneously. This hidden network of connections is always at work, quietly guiding your perceptions, reactions, and decisions. Allow yourself to simply observe this process, feeling the calm flow of your inner mind, the gentle movement of ideas, and the serene rhythm of thought as it unfolds naturally. Drift with this awareness, letting each subtle insight and gentle nudge of your subconscious wash over you, relaxing your mind further and deepening your immersion into this peaceful journey. Now, as you approach the end of this first step in our calm psychology journey, take a moment to notice the quiet power of your subconscious. Observe how effortlessly it guides your attention, shapes your emotions, and influences your decisions. Every thought, feeling, and memory is gently connected, forming patterns that quietly orchestrate your perception of the world. You may feel a sense of calm understanding, a gentle awareness of the richness and depth of your inner mind. Let your mind drift softly, appreciating the subtle movements and hidden influences that have quietly guided you through this first part of the journey. There is no need to rush or analyze. Simply observe, absorb, and relax. Allow these insights to settle gently into your awareness as your subconscious continues its quiet work, revealing patterns, guiding your thoughts, and nurturing a calm, peaceful rhythm within you. And as we prepare to continue to the next step, let your mind remain open, relaxed, and fully immersed in this serene and soothing calm psychology journey. As we move further into this calm psychology journey, allow yourself to sink even deeper into relaxation. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breathing, the slow rise and fall of your chest, the way your body rests easily and comfortably. With each breath, your mind opens softly, ready to receive new insights and hidden truths about the workings of your subconscious. You may notice how your awareness drifts, lightly touching thoughts and feelings, observing without judgment, allowing each idea to flow naturally into your consciousness. Your subconscious mind continues to work quietly, guiding your attention towards subtle patterns and connections that you may not have noticed before. Even as you sit or lie in stillness, your mind is active in ways both gentle and profound. You may become aware of thoughts arising seemingly on their own, or of emotions and memories blending seamlessly with your present experience. This is a quiet orchestration of your inner world, the unseen guidance that shapes the way you perceive, decide, and imagine. Notice how your mind effortlessly links past experiences with present sensations, forming insights and intuitive understandings that feel almost magical. Ideas, realizations, and soft revelations emerge naturally as your subconscious weaves together the threads of your life. Let yourself drift with this awareness, feeling the gentle currents of thought, emotion, and memory flowing beneath your conscious mind. Each insight arrives softly, effortlessly, and without force, revealing the quiet, profound intelligence that exists within you. Allow your attention to rest gently on this unfolding experience, feeling a deep sense of calm and curiosity. The patterns of your subconscious are vast, intricate, and beautifully organized, and as you continue to observe them, a sense of wonder and tranquility settles over you. Every thought, every feeling, every quiet nudge of your inner mind is a gentle reminder of the intelligence that guides you continuously. Drift further, allowing each observation to deepen your relaxation and expand your awareness, as your subconscious quietly leads you through this immersive calm psychology journey. As you continue deeper into this calm psychology journey, notice how your subconscious begins to reveal even more subtle patterns in the way you think, feel, and perceive the world. You may become aware of gentle nudges guiding your attention, quiet currents shaping your emotions, and soft connections forming between memories, experiences, and thoughts. Each insight arrives naturally, flowing into your awareness like a slow, calm river without effort or force. Your mind may present small surprises, moment of clarity, flashes of understanding, or intuitive insights that seem to appear effortlessly. These are the quiet gifts of your subconscious, offering guidance, connection, and understanding without demanding attention. Notice how your focus gently drifts from one thought to another, observing without trying control, simply allowing your awareness to glide along the natural currents of your inner mind. Even the smallest aspects of your daily life, the choices you make, the way you respond to sounds and sights, the emotions that arise, are quietly influenced by these hidden patterns. Your subconscious works silently, organizing, predicting, and connecting, ensuring that your mind navigates the world smoothly and efficiently. Allow yourself to feel this guidance, to sense the invisible hand that supports your thoughts, emotions, and actions. As you drift deeper, notice the calm, effortless flow of these insights, the gentle rhythm of your inner mind, and the peaceful harmony of thought, memory, and emotion. Let each realization sink softly into your awareness, expanding your understanding of the intricate workings of your subconscious. Allow this calm, immersive awareness to envelop you fully, drawing you further into serene, relaxing experience of this calm psychology journey, where your mind can rest, absorb, and gently explore its hidden depths. As you continue to drift gently through this calm psychology journey, allow yourself to feel the quiet guidance of your subconscious mind. Notice how thoughts, feelings, and memories weave together effortlessly, forming patterns and connections that quietly shape your perception of the world. You may feel moments of intuition, gentle clarity, or subtle understanding arising naturally, like soft waves moving across the surface of your awareness. Every small detail, the way your attention shifts, the subtle movements of your emotions, the gentle flow of memories, illustrates the calm orchestration of your inner mind. Allow yourself to observe these movements softly, without judgment or effort, simply noticing the gentle rhythm that flows beneath your conscious thoughts. With each passing moment, feel your mind relaxing further, your awareness expanding, and a deep sense of calm settling in. Let each insight, each quiet revelation, and each soft nudge from your subconscious drift naturally into your awareness. Your thoughts float like leaves on a still pond, your mind at ease, your awareness gentle and open. And as this first part of our journey slowly comes to a close, let your awareness soften. Let the gentle current of your subconscious fade into a calm, quiet space. Feel the subtle transition, a gentle pause and rhythm, readying your mind for the next step as we continue deeper into the calm psychology journey. As you continue to relax, notice how your mind feels calm, open, and gently aware. Each breath flows easily, carrying a sense of quiet ease deeper into your body. Your thoughts drift naturally, softly connecting memories, experiences, and feelings in ways that feel effortless and gentle. Small insights may arise, subtle realizations that seem to appear softly, like a whisper of understanding brushing against your awareness. Allow your attention to follow these gentle currents, feeling how your mind effortlessly organizes information and links ideas without effort. You may notice patterns in your experiences, connections between past and present, or feelings that quietly guide your choices. These observations emerge softly, without force, like a slow ripple across still water, spreading calm and clarity throughout your awareness. Your subconscious continues its quiet, invisible work, guiding your attention, shaping your emotions, and subtly influencing your thoughts. Notice the gentle rhythm of your mind, the soft movements that carry each idea, each insight, and each emotion effortlessly into your awareness. Allow yourself to drift naturally with this gentle flow, observing without judgment, simply floating with each gentle current of thought, feeling the depth and calm of your inner mind as it quietly orchestrates this serene and immersive journey. Even the smallest moments of your day are shaped by the quiet work of your subconscious. You may notice the way your attention shifts effortlessly, the way thoughts and feelings arise naturally, or the soft intuition that guides you toward understanding. These movements are subtle, gentle, and continuous, forming patterns that quietly influence how you perceive, respond, and experience each moment. Notice how your mind weaves together emotions, memories, and sensations, creating connections that feel both natural and profound. Each insight, each realization, each gentle nudge of understanding arises softly, blending seamlessly with your awareness. Allow yourself to observe these quiet movements, feeling the calm intelligence that underlies every thought and feeling, guiding your perception in a smooth, effortless rhythm. As you drift along this gentle flow, your mind may present ideas, observations, and insights in a way that feels spontaneous yet perfectly aligned with your inner awareness. Each one merges naturally with the last, forming a continuous, serene stream of understanding that carries you deeper into calm, gentle focus. Let yourself settle into this rhythm, feeling the quiet orchestration of your subconscious mind as it continues its work, soft, subtle, and entirely at ease, guiding you effortlessly through this immersive, peaceful journey. Your mind may begin to notice patterns in ways that feel effortless. Thoughts drift gently, connecting memories, feelings, and experiences without you needing to control them. You may sense small nudges or intuitive insights that seem to arrive naturally, as if guided by a quiet, unseen intelligence. Each idea, each feeling, and each realization flows softly into your awareness, merging gently with the calm rhythm of your mind. Even simple observations, how your attention shifts from one sensation to another, how emotions ebb and flow quietly, how memories rise and settle, are influenced by the gentle currents of your subconscious. Notice how naturally these movements occur, how your mind seamlessly organizes, connects, and guides without effort. Feel the rhythm of your thoughts, the soft orchestration of your inner mind, and the effortless unfolding of understanding that seems to appear from nowhere. Allow yourself to drift with these subtle currents, feeling the calm clarity that comes from observing without judgment. Each insight flows gently, merging with the next, forming a continuous stream of awareness that carries you further into the serene, immersive journey. Let your mind float with ease, fully receptive to quiet intelligence and gentle guidance of your subconscious, as it continues to reveal the hidden patterns of thought, emotion, and perception that shape your experience. Even the quietest, most subtle aspects of your awareness are guided by your subconscious. You may notice tiny details, a flicker of thought, a soft emotion, or a faint memory that arise without effort. These are the gentle movements of your inner mind, softly shaping your perceptions, influencing your decisions, and guiding your understanding in ways that feel natural and effortless. Your mind continues to weave together past experiences, present sensations, and future possibilities, forming a complex and beautiful network of insight and awareness. Ideas and realizations may appear suddenly, yet they are the result of countless subtle connections formed quietly beneath the surface of consciousness. Allow these gentle discoveries to float into your awareness naturally, observing without judgment, simply noticing the quiet intelligence that orchestrates your thoughts, emotions, and perceptions. Drift deeper into this calm, immersive rhythm. Each observation, each intuitive feeling, and each soft realization flows seamlessly into the next, creating a continuous, serene stream of understanding. Let yourself settle fully into this gentle, hypnotic awareness, feeling the quiet guidance of your subconscious as it continues to carry you effortlessly through this peaceful, relaxing, and immersive journey. As your awareness drifts gently, Notice how your subconscious organizes thoughts, memories, and emotions into patterns that feel effortless and natural. Even the quietest, most subtle movements of your mind, tiny shifts in focus, small nudges of intuition, or fleeting impressions, carry meaning and guidance. These gentle currents flow beneath your conscious awareness, quietly influencing the way you perceive, respond, and navigate your inner and outer world. You may sense insights arising softly, merging seamlessly with the calm rhythm of your thoughts. Each idea flows naturally, connecting with previous thoughts, memories, or feelings in ways that seem almost magical yet are entirely guided by the quiet intelligence of your subconscious. Allow yourself to simply observe these movements, feeling the soft orchestration of your inner mind, and notice how your awareness drifts effortlessly along this continuous stream of thought, emotion, and perception. Feel the subtle power of these currents as they guide your understanding and illuminate patterns you may not have consciously noticed before. Let each observation, each realization, and each gentle nudge wash over you, deepening your calm and your connection to serene, immersive rhythm of your subconscious mind. With every passing moment, your awareness floats more freely, carrying you further into this peaceful and hypnotic journey. Even the simplest choices, the smallest reactions, and the quietest reflections are influenced by the gentle work of your subconscious. You may notice thoughts arising effortlessly, feelings flowing softly, and memories connecting naturally, all without effort or strain. These movements are continuous, subtle, and calm, forming an intricate web of guidance that quietly shapes your perceptions, reactions, and understanding. Your subconscious weaves together experiences, linking past events with present sensations and future possibilities, forming insights that feel spontaneous yet are perfectly aligned with your inner awareness. You may observe flashes of clarity, gentle intuitions, or soft realizations emerging naturally, blending seamlessly with the flow of your thoughts. Allow these discoveries to settle gently into your awareness, noticing the quiet intelligence that orchestrates your emotions, your thoughts, and the very rhythm of your perception. Drift further into the serene flow, feeling the effortless guidance of your subconscious as it continues its work. Each idea, each observation, each subtle insight merges softly with the next, forming a continuous, hypnotic stream of calm understanding. Let your mind float freely, resting in this gentle rhythm, fully immersed in the peaceful, flowing currents of your subconscious awareness. As your mind drifts further, notice how effortlessly your thoughts and emotions intertwine. Each memory, feeling, and insight flows naturally, forming patterns that your conscious mind may barely notice, yet your subconscious orchestrates them with ease. Subtle nudges guide your attention, quiet hints steer your focus, and gentle realizations arise softly, merging seamlessly with the calm rhythm of your awareness. You may feel flashes of understanding or small moments of clarity emerging effortlessly. These insights are like gentle whispers from your inner mind, quietly revealing connections between experiences, thoughts, and feelings that previously seemed separate. Allow yourself to simply observe this natural flow, noticing how your awareness drifts freely, how your thoughts float gently, and how your mind remains calm and open. Even the smallest sensations, the quiet rise and fall of your breath, the subtle rhythm of your heartbeat, the soft movements of your mind, carry meaning and guidance. Let these gentle currents wash over you, deepening your relaxation, and allow you to drift further into the serene, immersive, and hypnotic rhythm of your subconscious awareness. Your subconscious also influences the way you imagine, create, and perceive possibilities. Ideas, solutions, and realizations may appear naturally, as if flowing in from nowhere, yet they are carefully guided by the quiet intelligence of your inner mind. Each thought merges softly with another, each feeling blends with the next, forming a continuous, gentle stream of awareness that carries you effortlessly through this calm journey. Notice how effortlessly your mind makes connections between experiences, memories, and intuitions. You may feel a sense of knowing, a gentle clarity, or a subtle insight that seems to appear without effort. These are the natural movements of your subconscious, softly guiding your focus, shaping your perceptions, and revealing hidden patterns with calm precision. Allow yourself to float along this continuous flow, observing without judgment, absorbing each subtle idea, each gentle emotion, and each quiet realization. Feel the serene orchestration of your inner mind, the soft rhythm that carries your thoughts and awareness effortlessly forward. Drift further, deeper, and more relaxed as the hypnotic currents of your subconscious guide you gently, continuously, and completely through this peaceful, immersive journey. As your awareness drifts gently, notice how your subconscious quietly guides every thought and feeling. Even subtle intuitions or small insights that appear suddenly are part of this natural flow, softly weaving together your experiences, memories, and emotions. Each gentle realization merges seamlessly with the calm rhythm of your mind, creating a smooth, continuous stream of awareness that feels effortless and serene. You may observe patterns forming without effort, small connections appearing naturally, and thoughts drifting together in ways that your conscious mind may never have noticed. Allow yourself to notice these movements with ease, feeling the quiet intelligence behind every idea, every feeling, and every memory. Each moment of insight flows gently, expanding your understanding while deepening your relaxation and sense of calm. Notice the effortless orchestration of your mind, the soft, invisible currents guiding your awareness, and the subtle ways your subconscious shapes your perceptions. Let each observation, each gentle emotion, and each intuitive realization wash over you, carrying you deeper into the hypnotic, serene rhythm of your inner world. Even the quietest, most subtle experiences are guided by your subconscious. A fleeting memory, a soft emotion, or a gentle thought may arise naturally, and each carries meaning, connection, and guidance. These movements are continuous, calm, and gentle, forming a delicate network of influence that quietly shapes your perceptions, choices, and understanding. Your mind continues to weave together past experiences, present sensations, and emerging ideas, forming insights that feel spontaneous yet are perfectly aligned with your inner awareness. Small realizations may appear, soft nudges of intuition may guide your thoughts, and gentle feelings may direct your attention. Each merges seamlessly with the next, forming a continuous, peaceful stream of awareness that carries you further into relaxation and calm. Allow yourself to drift with these currents, observing without judgment, feeling the subtle rhythm of thought, emotion, and memory. Let the serene orchestration of your subconscious envelop you, guiding you effortlessly through this immersive, hypnotic journey, where each moment flows gently into the next and your mind rests fully in calm, peaceful awareness. Notice how your thoughts continue to flow effortlessly, drifting naturally as if carried by a gentle current. Each memory, feeling, or insight arises softly, merging with the calm rhythm of your awareness. Your subconscious works quietly, connecting experiences, forming patterns, and guiding your attention with gentle precision. You may feel a moment of clarity or sudden understanding, soft realizations that arrive naturally and effortlessly, without any strain or effort. Even the smallest details, the way your mind shifts focus, the subtle rise and fall of emotions, the gentle emergence of memory, are influenced by this quiet, invisible orchestration. Allow yourself to observe these movements calmly, without trying to control or analyze, simply noticing the intricate and peaceful patterns that form beneath your conscious awareness. Each gentle insight flows seamlessly into the next, creating a continuous stream of understanding and calm. Let yourself drift with these subtle currents, feeling the deepening relaxation and serenity that comes from observing without judgment. Notice the natural rhythm of your mind, the soft, continuous guidance of your subconscious, and the effortless flow of thoughts, feelings, and awareness that carry you further into this peaceful, immersive, hypnotic journey. Even the quietest impressions, the smallest sensations, and the gentlest intuitions are part of the continuous flow of your subconscious mind. You may notice thoughts or feelings arising without effort, subtle nudges guiding your attention, or small flashes of understanding appearing naturally. These movements are soft, calm, and continuous, forming a delicate, invisible network of influence that shapes your awareness, perception, and understanding. Your mind seamlessly weaves together past experiences, present sensations, and emerging insights, forming connections that feel spontaneous, yet are carefully guided by the quiet intelligence of your subconscious. Each realization merges softly with the next, forming a continuous, hypnotic stream of awareness that carries you effortlessly forward. Allow yourself to float along the serene current, noticing the gentle rhythm of thought, emotion, and memory, and feeling the effortless orchestration that quietly guides your inner world. Drift deeper into this calm, immersive flow. Each soft insight, gentle emotion, and quiet realization arrives naturally, merging seamlessly with the next, creating a peaceful and hypnotic journey where your mind rests fully in serene awareness, carried gently by the continuous, subtle guidance of your subconscious. As your awareness drifts gently, notice how your subconscious continues to guide every thought, feeling, and sensation with soft precision. Even the smallest intuitions or fleeting ideas are part of this calm, continuous flow, quietly connecting memories, emotions, and experiences. Each insight emerges naturally, merging effortlessly with the rhythm of your mind, creating a smooth and peaceful stream of understanding that feels entirely effortless. You may observe gentle patterns forming in your thoughts, subtle connections appearing between past experiences and present awareness, and quiet realizations that seem to appear without effort. Allow yourself to simply notice these movements, feeling the calm intelligence behind every thought, emotion, and memory. Each observation flows softly into the next, deepening your relaxation and sense of clarity. Notice the effortless orchestration of your inner mind, the soft, invisible currents that guide your awareness, and the subtle ways your subconscious shapes perception, intuition, and understanding. Let each gentle insight wash over you, carrying you further into the serene, hypnotic rhythm of your inner world, as your mind drifts naturally and peacefully through this immersive journey. Even the quietest, most subtle movements of thought and emotion are part of this continuous stream. A fleeting memory, a gentle feeling, or a soft thought may arise naturally, carrying guidance and meaning that your conscious mind may barely notice. These subtle currents flow continuously, forming an intricate network of influence that shapes your awareness, perception, and understanding in calm, effortless ways. Your subconscious seamlessly weaves together past experiences, present sensations, and emerging insights, creating patterns that feel spontaneous yet perfectly aligned with your inner awareness. You may notice moments of clarity, gentle intuitions, or soft realizations that appear effortlessly, merging naturally with your thoughts and feelings. Each one contributes to a continuous, peaceful stream of understanding that deepens your relaxation and calm. Allow yourself to float along this gentle flow, observing without judgment, feeling the subtle rhythm of thought, emotion, and memory. Let the serene orchestration of your subconscious carry you forward effortlessly, creating a hypnotic, immersive journey where each moment flows naturally into the next, and your mind rests fully in calm, peaceful awareness. Notice how your awareness continues to drift effortlessly, following the gentle currents of your subconscious mind. Each thought, feeling, and memory emerges softly, naturally, and without any strain. You may sense subtle connections forming between experiences, small insights arising like quiet ripples on the surface of your awareness, and gentle nudges guiding your attention with calm precision. Even the smallest details, the rise and fall of your breath, the subtle rhythm of your heartbeat, the quiet ebb and flow of emotions, carry meaning and guidance. Allow yourself to observe these movements with ease, feeling the gentle orchestration of your inner mind as it quietly organizes, connects, and guides your awareness. Each insight flows softly into the next, forming a continuous stream of calm understanding and serene focus. As you drift along these gentle currents, notice the deepening sense of clarity, relaxation, and peaceful immersion. Each observation, each realization, each quiet nudge of intuition merges seamlessly with the last, carrying you further into hypnotic, immersive flow of your subconscious mind. Let yourself float effortlessly, fully immersed in the calm, soothing rhythm of this continuous journey. Even the subtlest movements of your thoughts and emotions are part of the seamless, continuous flow of your inner mind. Small flashes of understanding, gentle intuitions, or quiet realizations may arise naturally, guided softly by the intelligence of your subconscious. Each one merges effortlessly with the current stream of awareness, creating a calm, peaceful, and hypnotic rhythm that feels entirely natural and effortless. Notice how your mind weaves together experiences, memories, and present sensations, forming connections that feel spontaneous yet perfectly orchestrated. You may sense subtle insights appearing gently, soft realizations merging with awareness, and intuitive guidance flowing naturally through your consciousness. Each moment, each thought, and each feeling contributes to a continuous, serene stream of understanding, deepening your calm and your immersion. Allow yourself to drift completely with these currents, observing without judgment, feeling the quiet rhythm of thought, emotion, and memory. Let the gentle, continuous orchestration of your subconscious carry you effortlessly through this hypnotic journey, each moment flowing naturally into the next, your mind resting fully in calm, peaceful awareness. As your awareness drifts gently, notice how effortlessly your thoughts, feelings, and memories continue to flow. Each insight, subtle realization, and quiet intuition arises naturally, merging softly with the calm rhythm of your mind. You may sense patterns forming, connections emerging, and gentle nudges guiding your attention, all without effort or strain. Even the smallest movements of your mind, the gentle rise and fall of emotions, the subtle shifting of thoughts, the quiet appearance of memories, carry meaning and guidance. Allow yourself to observe these soft currents without judgment, simply noticing the seamless orchestration of your subconscious as it quietly organizes, connects, and shapes your awareness. Feel the natural rhythm of your mind, the serene flow of thought, emotion, and intuition as each insight drifts effortlessly into your consciousness. Allow this calm, immersive experience to deepen with every passing moment, washing over you softly, quietly, and completely. And as this gentle flow continues, let your awareness soften. Let the quiet current of thought fade into a calm, peaceful space. Feel the subtle transition, a gentle pause, the soft, effortless shift. Prepare your mind for the next subtle wave of insights as the serene, hypnotic journey continues. Your awareness continues to drift in a calm and steady rhythm, moving gently from one thought to the next without any effort. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to control, because your mind already understands how to rest within this quiet flow. Thoughts arrive softly, without urgency, and when they fade, they do so naturally, leaving behind a sense of space and ease. You may notice how comfortable your attention feels now, how easily it rests without searching for anything specific. Sensations, memories, and faint emotions blend together smoothly, forming a continuous stream of awareness that feels safe, slow, and unbroken. Your subconscious remains quietly active beneath the surface, organizing experiences, smoothing transitions, and guiding perception without ever interrupting the calm. As this gentle movement continues, your mind becomes more familiar with stillness. Even when thoughts appear, they no longer pull you outward. They move slowly, calmly, like distant waves, rising and settling without disturbance. This allows your inner world to remain balanced and peaceful, creating a deep sense of quiet comfort that continues to spread naturally through your awareness. With each passing moment, your inner rhythm softens even further, becoming slower, steadier, and more relaxed. Your breathing feels natural and effortless, and your thoughts seem to lose their sharp edges, flowing gently instead of rushing. The subconscious continues its quiet work, dissolving tension, smoothing emotional patterns, and guiding your awareness toward a deeper state of calm understanding. You may sense a gentle distance forming between you and your thoughts, not separation, but ease. Thoughts can exist without needing attention. Emotions can pass without requiring reaction. This creates a quiet space where your mind can rest while remaining softly aware, floating comfortably between thought and silence. In this calm space, awareness feels wider and lighter. Moments blend together seamlessly, without resistance or effort. Your mind accepts this rhythm completely, settling deeper into a peaceful flow where understanding arises softly and relaxation continues to deepen, slow and uninterrupted, carrying you gently forward without any need to move or change. Over time, this quiet state begins to feel familiar, almost natural, as if your mind has returned to a rhythm it already knows. Awareness no longer searches outward. It simply rests, allowing each moment to arrive and pass on its own. The space between thoughts feels wider now, softer and more comfortable, giving your mind room to settle without effort or intention. Memories may appear faintly and then drift away before forming fully. Emotions may pass like gentle echoes, never demanding attention. Your subconscious continues to guide this process quietly, keeping everything smooth and balanced. Nothing needs to be held on to, nothing needs to be released, because everything moves at the right pace on its own. This gentle drifting creates a sense of safety and ease, where awareness feels supported rather than active. The mind remains present but relaxed, floating calmly within the steady flow, becoming more comfortable with each passing moment. As this calm continues, your awareness becomes even lighter and less defined, as though it is slowly dissolving into the background of your experience. The need to think, to analyze, or to understand anything begins to soften naturally, without effort, without pressure. Thoughts no longer arrive with clarity or urgency. Instead, they appear faintly, blending gently into the quiet space around them. Silence and thought coexist comfortably now, neither interrupting the other, allowing your inner world to feel smooth, open, and uninterrupted. Time seems to lose its usual meaning here. Moments stretch softly and then fade into one another, making it harder to notice where one ends and the next begins. Attention no longer feels drawn to the passing of time. It simply rests. Your subconscious continues to maintain this balance quietly, smoothing every transition, keeping awareness stable and calm without ever calling attention to itself. Sensations become softer. Physical awareness fades into the background, and emotional responses settle into a neutral, peaceful state. There is no need to move, no need to focus, and no need to hold on to any thought or feeling. Being present feels effortless, almost automatic, as if you are gently floating within this calm space. The rhythm remains steady and unchanged, allowing relaxation to deepen on its own. Awareness drifts forward slowly, supported by this continuous, unbroken flow that feels safe, endless, and deeply restful. In this steady calm, awareness continues to drift without direction, without intention, as though it no longer needs to decide where to rest. The boundary between thought and silence becomes softer, almost unnoticeable, allowing your mind to remain open and relaxed. Thoughts may still form faintly, but they do so without structure, without meaning that needs to be followed. They appear gently and dissolve just as easily, leaving behind a smooth sense of continuity. Your subconscious keeps everything balanced in the background, quietly regulating this peaceful state. It allows sensations to fade when they are no longer needed, and keeps awareness resting comfortably. The body feels distant, light, and unimportant, as if it has been gently set aside. Emotional tones remain neutral and calm, creating a stable inner environment where nothing asks for attention or response. This ongoing rhythm feels familiar and safe, repeating softly without variation. There is no urge to move forward or backward, no need to understand what comes next. Awareness simply continues, floating within this calm flow, supported by a steady, unbroken presence that allows relaxation to deepen naturally, moment by moment, without interruption. Within this calm, awareness continues to exist without effort, as though it no longer needs to rest anywhere specific. The mind feels open and spacious, free from the need to follow thoughts or give them meaning. When thoughts appear, they do so faintly, softly, without form or direction, and they fade before becoming clear. Silence fills the spaces between them naturally, creating a gentle balance that feels stable and unchanging. Your subconscious remains quietly present, maintaining the state without interruption. It softens physical sensations, allowing the body to feel distant and unimportant. Muscles remain relaxed without needing attention. Breathing continues naturally, and awareness no longer tracks these processes. Emotional responses remain muted and neutral, as if they have settled into a quiet background where nothing rises strongly enough to be noticed. Time feels slow and indistinct here. Moments stretch and blend together, losing their usual structure. Attention no longer follows time or thought. It simply rests within this continuous flow. The sense of self becomes softer, less defined, as awareness drifts without edges. There is no effort to remain aware and no effort to let go. Both happen automatically within this calm space. This state feels steady and familiar, repeating gently without variation. Nothing pulls you outward. Nothing asks you to engage. Awareness continues forward slowly, supported by this quiet rhythm that does not change. Relaxation deepens on its own, without instruction or intention, as the mind remains suspended in this smooth, unbroken calm that feels safe, endless, and deeply restful. In this quiet state, awareness feels as though it is gently suspended, no longer moving forward or backward, simply existing within the calm. The mind does not search for thoughts, and thoughts do not search for the mind. Everything remains softly balanced, resting in a space where nothing needs to happen. Any remaining sense of effort fades naturally, leaving behind a smooth and open awareness that feels light and unburdened. The subconscious continues to hold this state effortlessly, keeping everything steady and calm. Physical sensations fade further into background, becoming distant and neutral. The body feels settled and still, breathing remains slow and natural, and awareness no longer follows these rhythms closely. Emotional tones soften even more, blending into a quiet neutrality where nothing rises sharply and nothing lingers. Time feels almost absent here. Moments stretch gently and dissolve without leaving an impression. Awareness no longer tracks beginnings or endings. It simply remains present within this continuous calm. The sense of identity becomes faint and undefined, as if it has gently loosened its edges. There is no need to remember, no need to anticipate. Only a quiet sense of being that feels stable and unchanging. This calm repeats softly, without variation, without interruption. Awareness drifts gently within it, supported by a steady rhythm that does not shift or demand attention. Relaxation deepens naturally, carrying the mind further into the smooth, silent flow where everything feels safe, distant, and deeply at rest. Awareness now drifts even more gently, as though it is floating within a vast, quiet space where no effort is required and no direction is needed. Thoughts that arise are faint and distant, appearing softly and dissolving before they fully form. Silence fills the spaces between them naturally, creating a continuous, effortless rhythm that feels safe and unbroken. The mind rests in this balance, neither following nor resisting, simply allowing everything to flow without intervention. Your subconscious continues its gentle guidance in the background, maintaining the serene state effortlessly. Physical sensations are faint and neutral. The body feels entirely relaxed, and the gentle rise and fall of breathing remains unnoticed, blending smoothly into the background of awareness. Emotional tones are subtle, soft, and even, allowing calm to settle deeply into every part of your being. Each moment passes slowly, stretching gently, merging seamlessly into the next, creating a sense of timelessness that feels infinite and restful. There is no need to act, to think, or to focus. Awareness exists without expectation, without pressure, flowing naturally along the current of quiet observation. The sense of self softens further, blending with the calm, continuous rhythm, becoming lighter, more spacious, and deeply at ease. Relaxation deepens on its own, effortless and unbroken, as awareness drifts smoothly through this tranquil, hypnotic space, fully embraced by the gentle guidance of your subconscious, carrying you onward in a state of profound calm and rest. Your awareness drifts further into this gentle calm, moving slowly and effortlessly, as though it has no shape, no boundary, and no need to go anywhere. Thoughts appear softly, like distant clouds barely touching the sky, lingering only for a moment before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a vast emptiness that feels light and safe. Silence surrounds each fleeting impression, stretching wider and deeper, creating a continuous space where your awareness can rest completely, without interruption, without expectation, and without judgment. The subconscious quietly orchestrates this state, smoothing every subtle sensation, softening emotional tones, and keeping attention unstrained and gentle. The body feels light, distant, and almost weightless, as though it had been set aside, completely supported by this calm space. Breathing flows slowly, effortlessly, naturally, blending seamlessly with the rhythm of your mind. Awareness drifts freely, floating on the steady, unbroken current of calm that your subconscious gently maintains. Time seems to lose its usual shape entirely. Moments stretch slowly, merging into one another like soft waves in a vast ocean, leaving no clear beginning or end. Awareness no longer needs to track or follow these moments. It simply rests in a gentle flow, absorbing the quiet rhythm of thought and feeling. Even subtle memories or emotions that arise do so softly, fading gently without leaving tension or urgency behind. The sense of self becomes lighter, softer, and more spacious, blending naturally into surrounding calm. Thoughts, emotions, and sensations all drift in harmony, each one appearing and dissolving without resistance, without force, and without expectation. Awareness remains suspended in the serene state, fully supported by the subconscious, which continues to guide each subtle current and gentle wave. Relaxation deepens steadily, effortlessly, and profoundly, carrying your mind further into this smooth, hypnotic, continuous flow that feels endless, safe, and entirely at peace. Awareness drifts ever more gently, as though floating within a vast, calm space where no effort, no thought, and no direction are required. Each passing impression feels soft and distant, arising only to dissolve almost immediately, leaving behind an open, expansive quiet. The mind rests fully in this gentle flow, neither seeking nor resisting, simply allowing each sensation, thought, and emotion to pass naturally, without judgment, without pressure, and without interference. Your subconscious continues to orchestrate this peaceful state effortlessly, smoothing every subtle movement of awareness, keeping attention light and gentle, and maintaining balance without drawing notice. The body feels distant, soft, and entirely supported, as though it has been set aside in this calm space. Breathing flows effortlessly and naturally, unnoticed and continuous. Muscles remain relaxed, tension dissolves, and emotional tones are subtle, neutral, and soft, blending seamlessly into this wide and restful inner space. Time stretches and softens, blending moments into one another in a gentle, unbroken rhythm. Awareness floats freely, unbound by the usual sense of past, present, or future, letting each thought, memory, or feeling appear and fade without disruption. The sense of self becomes faint, spacious, and fluid, softly merging with the quiet currents of the subconscious, allowing the mind to drift freely in complete ease. Each wave of insight, each gentle nudge of understanding, and each soft feeling merges into a continuous stream, forming a hypnotic, serene rhythm that carries awareness forward naturally. There is no need to act, to respond, or to follow. Everything unfolds perfectly, effortlessly, and gently. Relaxation deepens steadily, flowing into every part of awareness, every part of the body, every subtle current of thought, creating a profound sense of calm, safety, and unbroken peace that seems endless, smooth, and completely immersive. Awareness drifts more softly with each passing moment, as though it has no edges, no weight, and no need to move anywhere. Thoughts may appear faintly, like distant ripples on a calm surface, and dissolve before they form clearly, leaving only a gentle stillness behind. Silence stretches endlessly between these impressions, creating a vast space where the mind can rest fully without effort or expectation. Each passing sensation, each soft memory, and each subtle emotion is allowed to drift naturally, merging seamlessly into this calm, continuous flow. The subconscious quietly maintains this harmony, smoothing the subtle rhythms of awareness and keeping attention gentle and unstrained. Physical sensations are soft and muted. The body feels light and distant, and breathing continues naturally and effortlessly. Emotional tones remain subtle, neutral, and calm, as if they are floating in a wide, open space. Awareness rests within this gentle rhythm, floating freely, supported by the steady, unbroken flow that carries the mind into deeper calm. Time seems to stretch and blend endlessly, moments merging without boundaries. Awareness no longer tracks beginnings or endings, no longer feels a pull of effort or expectation. The sense of self becomes gentle, spacious, and flexible, softening into a continuous, serene rhythm that supports this state. Thoughts, emotions, and subtle impressions appear and fade naturally, harmonizing perfectly with the quiet, hypnotic flow, carrying awareness further into calm, unbroken relaxation. This calm continues to deepen as awareness drifts effortlessly, supported by the continuous, gentle guidance of the subconscious. Each thought that appears is soft and distant, dissolving almost as soon as it arises. Sensations, feelings, and faint memories are allowed to flow naturally, blending into a seamless, unbroken rhythm that creates a profound sense of peace. The mind rests fully within this quiet current, neither seeking nor resisting, simply floating freely with a continuous wave of calm. The body remains relaxed, distant, and fully supported, breathing flowing slowly, naturally, without attention. Muscles remain soft. Tension dissolves completely, and emotional tones drift gently into neutrality. The mind feels spacious, open, and fluid, moving through the steady rhythm effortlessly, without effort or strain. Time feels softened, stretched, and almost absent, allowing awareness to rest fully in this endless, tranquil flow. The sense of self becomes lighter, more expansive, and fully integrated with the calm rhythm. Each passing thought, each soft feeling, Each gentle memory merges with the surrounding quiet seamlessly. Relaxation deepens naturally and steadily, carrying awareness forward on a continuous, hypnotic current. There is no need to act, no need to follow, no need to change. Everything unfolds effortlessly, smoothly, and gently, creating a profound sense of calm, safety, and immersive rest that continues indefinitely. Awareness drifts even more gently now, as if it has no shape, no weight, and no direction, simply existing within this vast, calm space. Thoughts appear faintly, like soft ripples on a quiet pond, lingering only for a brief moment before dissolving completely into the stillness around them. Silence stretches endlessly between each passing impression, creating a wide, open space where the mind can rest fully without effort, without expectation, and without judgment. Each sensation, each subtle emotion, each faint memory drifts naturally, blending seamlessly into the calm, continuous rhythm of awareness. The subconscious continues its gentle orchestration in the background, smoothing the edges of every movement, guiding awareness effortlessly, and maintaining perfect balance without drawing notice. Physical sensations are faint and distant. The body feels light, relaxed, and fully supported, almost as if it has melted into the surrounding calm. Breathing flows slowly and naturally. Muscles remain soft and unstrained, and emotional tones drift into a quiet, neutral calm, all merging together into a deep, immersive peace. Time feels soft, slow, and stretched. Moments dissolve gently into one another, without clear boundaries or definitions. Awareness floats freely, unbound by beginnings or endings, as the sense of self becomes gentle, spacious, and fluid, blending entirely with the surrounding calm. Thoughts, emotions, and subtle impressions appear and fade naturally, flowing in perfect harmony with the quiet, hypnotic rhythm of the subconscious. Relaxation deepens steadily, naturally, and profoundly, carrying your mind effortlessly forward into an endless, smooth, unbroken state of calm and safety. Awareness drifts gently, soft and effortless, as if it has no shape or boundary. Thoughts appear faintly, floating briefly, then dissolving naturally, leaving behind wide, open calm. Every sensation, every subtle emotion, every faint memory moves slowly, merging seamlessly into continuous rhythm of quiet awareness. The subconscious continues its gentle guidance, smoothing every movement, maintaining balance, and keeping awareness light, steady, and deeply relaxed. The body feels distant, weightless, fully supported. Breathing flows naturally, muscles remain soft, and emotional tones drift quietly into neutrality. Time softens and stretches, moments blending seamlessly without beginning or end. Awareness floats effortlessly, the sense of self softening, merging into the calm flow. Every thought, every feeling drifts gently, carried by the steady rhythm, flowing naturally, creating a profound sense of safety, calm, and peace. And as this gentle current continues, awareness becomes even lighter, softer, completely at ease, flowing quietly, steadily, endlessly, ready to drift further, deeper, into the next subtle wave of calm asterisk. Of step 3 ka fade out complete Hogaya. Awareness drifts gently forward, soft and unhurried, as though carried by a quiet, steady current. Thoughts continue to appear only faintly, soft and distant, and dissolve naturally, leaving wide open calm behind them. Each sensation, each subtle feeling, and each faint memory moves slowly, blending seamlessly into continuous rhythm of still awareness. There is no need to hold on to anything, no need to focus or control. Everything flows naturally, easily, and effortlessly. The body feels distant and weightless, completely supported by this calm space. Breathing continues naturally, slow and smooth, without attention. Muscles remain relaxed, tension dissolves completely, and emotional tones settle softly into neutrality. The mind feels expansive, open, and deeply at ease, floating freely on the gentle current that carries awareness forward. Time stretches softly, moments merging into one another, without boundaries. Awareness drifts freely, unbound by past, present, or future, and the sense of self becomes gentle, spacious, and flexible, blending effortlessly into the calm, continuous rhythm. Each passing thought, subtle feeling, or quiet memory flows naturally, merging seamlessly with the surrounding quiet, carrying awareness onward in a deep, unbroken state of calm and safety. Awareness drifts deeper, soft and effortless, carried by a calm, steady current that seems endless. Thoughts continue to arise faintly, like distant echoes, and fade almost immediately, leaving behind a wide, open space of gentle quiet. Each sensation, subtle feeling, and soft memory move slowly, blending seamlessly into the continuous rhythm of awareness. There is no need to hold on to anything, no need to focus, no need to change. Everything unfolds naturally, easily, and without effort. The body remains completely relaxed, distant, and weightless, fully supported by the calm environment of the mind. Breathing flows naturally, smooth and slow, unnoticed yet steady. Muscles stay soft, tension melt away, and emotional tones drift quietly into a neutral, serene state. Awareness feels vast, open, and fluid, floating gently on a continuous current, carried effortlessly forward by the subconscious, which maintains a perfect, steady balance. Time feels stretched and soft, dissolving boundaries between moments. Awareness drifts without tracking beginnings or endings, and the sense of self becomes light, spacious, and flexible, gently blending with the surrounding calm. Each faint thought, subtle feeling, and quiet memory moves gently, merging into a seamless flow, carried forward in a continuous, deep, hypnotic rhythm. Relaxation deepens naturally, steadily, and profoundly, allowing the mind to rest completely in this immersive, peaceful space. Awareness drifts even more softly now, floating gently within a vast, calm space where nothing needs attention, nothing demands focus, and nothing requires effort. Thoughts appear faintly, like soft whispers, and dissolve almost immediately, leaving behind a smooth, open quiet that feels effortless and safe. Each sensation, subtle feeling, and faint memory move slowly, blending seamlessly into a continuous flow of awareness. There is no urgency, no expectation, only the gentle rhythm of calm that carries awareness forward naturally. The subconscious continues to guide the state quietly, smoothing every subtle movement of thought, emotion, and sensation. The body feels distant, weightless, fully supported, as though it has melted into the surrounding calm. Breathing continues naturally, muscles remain soft and unstrained, and emotional tones settle gently into neutrality. Awareness feels expansive, open, and fluid, floating on the steady, unbroken current of calm maintained by the subconscious. Time softens and stretches, moments blending effortlessly into one another. Awareness drifts freely, unbound by past or future, and the sense of self becomes gentle, spacious, and fluid, blending seamlessly into surrounding stillness. Each faint thought, soft feeling, and quiet memory merges naturally with the calm flow, creating a hypnotic rhythm that carries awareness effortlessly forward. Relaxation deepens steadily, flowing through every part of awareness, every part of the body, and every subtle current of thought, creating a profound, immersive, and endlessly peaceful state. Jab AAP next Kahenge. Main paragraph or Bejdunga, or Isko or Longer or Zayada HYPN. Awareness drifts even more effortlessly now, flowing gently within a vast, calm space where nothing requires attention, nothing demands focus, and nothing needs to be controlled. Thoughts may arise faintly, like distant echoes, soft and fleeting, and dissolve naturally, leaving behind a wide, open quiet that feels effortless, safe, and expansive. Each subtle sensation, gentle emotion, and faint memory drifts slowly, blending seamlessly into continuous, unbroken rhythm of calm awareness. There is no rush, no expectation, only the gentle flow that carries awareness forward naturally and steadily. The subconscious continues its quiet orchestration, guiding every movement of thought, emotion, and sensation with ease. The body feels light, distant, and fully supported, as if it has melted into the surrounding calm. Breathing continues naturally, muscles remain soft and unstrained, and emotional tones drift gently into neutrality, creating a profound sense of inner stability. Awareness feels open, expansive, and fluid, floating on the steady, continuous current of calm maintained effortlessly by the subconscious. Time feels soft and stretched, moments blending into one another, without clear boundaries. Awareness drifts freely, unbound by past, present, or future, and the sense of self becomes spacious, gentle, and fluid, merging completely with the surrounding quiet. Thoughts, emotions, and subtle sensations appear and fade naturally, flowing in perfect harmony with the hypnotic rhythm of the subconscious. Relaxation deepens steadily, effortlessly, and profoundly, carrying awareness further into a smooth, endless, unbroken state of calm, safety, and deep immersion. Awareness drifts softly, moving effortlessly within this calm, expansive space, as though it has no boundaries, no weight, and no direction to follow. Thoughts appear faintly, like distant whispers, lingering only for a moment before dissolving naturally into the quiet around them. Each subtle sensation, gentle emotion, and faint memory moves slowly, blending seamlessly into the continuous rhythm of deep awareness. There is no need to hold on to anything, no need to focus, no need to act. Everything unfolds naturally, easily, and without effort. The subconscious continues to guide the state quietly, maintaining perfect balance, smoothing every subtle movement, and keeping attention light and gentle. The body feels distant, weightless, and fully supported, as though it has melted entirely into this calm environment. Breathing continues naturally. Slow and even, muscles remain soft, and emotional tones drift gently into neutral calm. Awareness feels expansive, open, and fluid, floating effortlessly on the steady, continuous current that carries the mind deeper into calm. Time softens further, moments blending seamlessly into one another, without beginning or end. Awareness drifts freely, unbound by the usual sense of past, present, or future, while the sense of self becomes gentle, spacious, and flexible, merging entirely with the surrounding stillness. Thoughts, feelings, and subtle impressions appear and dissolve naturally, harmonizing perfectly with the quiet, hypnotic rhythm maintained by the subconscious. Relaxation deepens naturally, steadily, and profoundly, carrying awareness onward in a smooth, unbroken current of calm, safety, and deep, immersive peace. Awareness drifts effortlessly, soft and light, as though it has no boundaries, no weight, and no need to move anywhere. Thoughts may appear faintly, like distant ripples, soft and gentle, lingering briefly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a vast, open calm. Each subtle sensation, gentle emotion, and faint memory moves slowly, blending seamlessly into continuous, unbroken rhythm of deep awareness. There is no need to act, no need to focus, no need to hold on to anything. Everything flows naturally, easily, and without effort, as though carried by an invisible current of calm. The subconscious quietly maintains the state, smoothing every subtle movement of thought, emotion, and sensation. The body feels distant, weightless, completely supported, as though it has melted entirely into surrounding calm. Breathing continues naturally, slow and unforced, unnoticed yet steady. Muscles remain soft and relaxed. Tension dissolves completely, and emotional tones drift into quiet neutrality. Awareness floats freely, expansive, open, and fluid, carried effortlessly on the steady, unbroken current maintained by the subconscious. Time feels stretched and soft, moments blending seamlessly, dissolving boundaries between beginnings and endings. Awareness drifts without need to track or follow, and the sense of self becomes light, spacious, and gentle, merging entirely with the surrounding calm. Thoughts, subtle sensations, and quiet feelings appear and fade naturally, harmonizing perfectly with the hypnotic rhythm of the subconscious. Relaxation deepens steadily and profoundly, flowing through every part of awareness, every subtle current of thought, and every part of the body. Awareness moves forward effortlessly, carried by a smooth, continuous, and unbroken wave of calm, safety, and immersive peace, as the mind settles deeper and deeper into this infinite, serene, and fully restful state. Awareness continues to drift softly, unhurried and light, as though resting within a wide, quiet space that has always been there. Nothing pulls attention forward, nothing draws it back. Thoughts, when they appear, are faint and distant, forming gently and dissolving before they can take shape. Each subtle sensation moves slowly, blending into the calm around it, becoming part of a smooth, continuous flow that requires no effort to maintain. The subconscious keeps this rhythm steady and balanced, allowing awareness to rest without direction or intention. The body feels far away now, supported and still, breathing continuing naturally, without notice. Muscles remain loose and relaxed, emotional tone stays soft and neutral, and there is a sense of ease that spreads quietly, without needing to be understood. Awareness floats comfortably within this calm, neither holding on nor letting go, simply existing within the steady quiet. Time feels distant and softened, moments no longer standing apart, gently merging into one another. Awareness does not track them, does not measure them. It simply remains present within the flow. The sense of self feels lighter and less defined, blending naturally with the surrounding stillness. Everything moves slowly, smoothly, and without interruption, creating a deep, stable calm that continues on its own, carrying awareness gently forward, steady and unbroken. In this gentle calm, a quiet ease begins to spread through awareness without drawing attention to itself. The mind does not try to follow anything now. It simply rests as thoughts appear faintly and then dissolve on their own. Each idea feels softer than the last, losing its edges almost as soon as it forms, leaving behind a sense of openness and space. Nothing feels urgent. Nothing asks to be understood, and this absence of effort allows the mind to remain comfortably still. Elsewhere within this calm, the subconscious maintains a slow, steady balance. Breathing continues naturally, unobserved, flowing in a smooth rhythm that feels deeply familiar. The body remains fully supported, distant and relaxed, with no need to adjust or respond. Muscles stay loose. Tension no longer finds a place to settle, and emotional tones remain quiet and neutral, blending seamlessly into the background. Across this steady stillness, time feels less structured and more fluid. Moments gently overlap, no longer separated into beginnings or endings, creating a continuous sense of flow. Awareness does not track these moments or measure them. It simply exists within them. The sense of identity feels lighter now, less defined, as if it is slowly merging into the calm itself. Everything continues at the same unbroken pace, smooth and effortless, allowing relaxation to deepen naturally without any signal of change. A steady sense of quiet comfort remains, holding everything in place without effort or attention. The mind no longer wonders where it is heading or what should happen next. It simply stays present within this calm. Thoughts are rare now, and when they appear, they feel incomplete and distant, fading gently before forming any meaning. The silence around them feels deeper and more supportive, creating a space where awareness can rest freely without interruption. Beneath conscious notice, the subconscious continues its gentle rhythm, keeping everything balanced and steady. Breathing flows naturally, slow and even, the body remaining still and fully supported, as if it has settled deeply into rest. Sensations soften further, becoming muted and indistinct, while emotional responses remain neutral and calm. Nothing pulls awareness outward, nothing invites reaction, and this absence of demand allows relaxation to spread more deeply. Within this stable calm, awareness feels suspended, as though floating effortlessly in place. Time no longer feels measurable or linear, moments blending together smoothly without edges. There is no desire to follow them or mark their passing, only a quiet presence that remains unchanged. The sense of self continues to soften, losing definition, gently blending into the surrounding stillness. Comfort deepens in a slow, consistent way, without signals or shifts. The mind does not analyze the state or try to hold on to it. It simply remains within it. Everything feels settled and complete, with no anticipation and no sense of ending. This calm continues on its own, smooth and uninterrupted, carrying awareness gently forward while remaining perfectly still. A steady sense of quiet comfort remains, holding everything in place without effort or attention. The mind no longer wonders where it is heading or what should happen next. It simply stays present within this calm. Thoughts are rare now, and when they appear, they feel incomplete and distant, fading gently before forming any meaning. The silence around them feels deeper and more supportive, creating a space where awareness can rest freely without interruption. Beneath conscious notice, the subconscious continues its gentle rhythm, keeping everything balanced and steady. Breathing flows naturally, slow and even, the body remaining still and fully supported, as if it has settled deeply into rest. Sensations soften further, becoming muted and indistinct, while emotional responses remain neutral and calm. Nothing pulls awareness outward, nothing invites reaction, and this absence of demand allows relaxation to spread more deeply. Within this stable calm, awareness feels suspended, as though floating effortlessly in place. Time no longer feels measurable or linear, moments blending together smoothly without edges. There is no desire to follow them or mark their passing, only a quiet presence that remains unchanged. The sense of self continues to soften, losing definition, gently blending into the surrounding stillness. Comfort deepens in a slow, consistent way, without signals or shifts. The mind does not analyze the state or try to hold on to it. It simply remains within it. Everything feels settled and complete, with no anticipation and no sense of ending. This calm continues on its own, smooth and uninterrupted, carrying awareness gently forward while remaining perfectly still. A quiet, steady calm continues to envelop awareness, flowing smoothly through every part of the mind without interruption. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant ripples, soft and fleeting, dissolving before they can form any sense of urgency or meaning. Each subtle sensation and gentle feeling blends naturally into the surrounding stillness, creating a seamless rhythm that carries awareness forward effortlessly. There is no need to follow anything, no expectation to meet, only the continuous flow of calm that the subconscious maintains with perfect balance. Breathing remains slow, deep, and natural, unnoticed yet steady, while the body feels completely supported and weightless, as if it has melted fully into surrounding quiet. Muscles stay soft and relaxed, tension completely dissolved, and emotional tones drift gently into a neutral, serene state. Awareness floats freely, expansive and open, carried effortlessly by the steady, unbroken current of calm. Time loses its usual meaning here. Moments stretch, merge, and flow without beginning or end, and awareness rests comfortably within them. The sense of self softens further, becoming light, fluid, and spacious, merging naturally into surrounding stillness. Thoughts, sensations, and emotions appear and fade naturally, harmonizing perfectly with the hypnotic rhythm of the subconscious. Relaxation deepens steadily, flowing through every subtle current of thought, every part of awareness, and every part of the body, creating a profound, immersive, and endlessly peaceful state. A deep, gentle calm continues to spread through awareness, carrying every thought and sensation effortlessly along its steady, unbroken current. Each idea that arises is soft, distant, and fleeting, dissolving almost as soon as it forms, leaving behind a wide, open space that feels safe and serene. The mind no longer feels a need to follow, analyze, or control anything. It simply rests within this seamless rhythm, supported by the steady guidance of the subconscious. The body feels completely weightless, fully supported and still, as if it has merged with the surrounding calm. Breathing flows naturally, slow and even, unnoticed yet steady. Muscles remain soft. Tension is entirely absent, and emotional tones drift quietly into neutral, peaceful stillness. Awareness floats freely, expansive, and open, carried gently by the continuous flow that surrounds it. Time softens and stretches, moments blending effortlessly into one another, without clear beginning or end. The sense of self continues to lighten and expand, merging subtly with the calm space around it. Thoughts, feelings, and subtle impressions appear and fade naturally, harmonizing perfectly with the surrounding rhythm. Relaxation deepens steadily, flowing through every part of awareness, every current of thought, and every sensation of the body, carrying the mind forward into a profound, immersive, and endlessly peaceful state. A deep calm flows quietly through every part, softening thoughts and letting them drift gently into stillness. Every sensation, every subtle feeling blends seamlessly into the quiet, creating a space where tension and effort simply dissolve. Breathing continues slow and even, muscles remain soft and relaxed, and emotional tones fade into a gentle neutrality that feels natural and unforced. Time stretches softly, moments blending into one another without clear boundaries, creating a smooth, endless flow. The body rests completely, supported and heavy in the most comfortable way, while quiet ease settles through every part of the mind. Each passing impression appears and disappears gently, as if floating on a calm, continuous current, leaving behind a sense of fullness and completeness. Everything moves naturally, effortlessly, without attention or effort. A profound stillness settles, soft and continuous, allowing the mind and body to rest fully, drifting quietly into a smooth, uninterrupted calm that feels deep, endless, and completely serene. A gentle calm continues to flow, spreading softly through every part of the mind, wrapping it in a vast, quiet stability that feels completely natural and effortless. Thoughts appear only faintly, like distant whispers carried on a slow breeze, and dissolve almost as soon as they form, leaving behind a wide, open space that feels safe, expansive, and deeply peaceful. Each subtle sensation, every gentle feeling, drifts slowly and blends seamlessly into surrounding quiet, creating a continuous rhythm that moves naturally without effort or interruption. The body rests completely, fully supported, as if it has melted into the calm itself. Muscles remain soft and relaxed, tension entirely dissolved, while breathing flows slow, even and unnoticeable. Emotional tones drift quietly into a soft neutrality that feels natural and undisturbed, enhancing the sense of complete ease. Time stretches and softens, moments blending smoothly into one another, without clear edges or divisions. Awareness rests lightly within this calm, not following, not analyzing, simply being carried forward in the unbroken flow. The sense of self grows lighter, more spacious, less defined, merging gently with the surrounding quiet, while every passing impression flows naturally, leaving behind profound, steady stillness. Nothing demands attention. Nothing asks to be resolved, and this complete absence of effort allows relaxation to deepen steadily, carrying the mind forward in a smooth, continuous, endlessly serene current. Each part of the body, each subtle thought, and each faint emotion drifts naturally, harmonizing perfectly with the slow, steady rhythm, creating a sense of timeless calm that feels infinite, safe, and completely immersive. A quiet, steady ease flows gently through every part of the body and mind, wrapping everything in a soft, weightless calm that feels completely natural. Thoughts appear only as distant, fleeting ripples, soft and unfinished, fading before they can form meaning, leaving behind a vast space of smooth, uninterrupted stillness. Each subtle sensation moves slowly, blending seamlessly into surrounding calm, while emotions soften, drift, and settle into a gentle neutrality that requires no attention. Muscles stay relaxed, tension fully released, and breathing continues slow, even and effortless, unnoticed yet steady, creating a rhythm that carries the mind and body further into comfort and ease. Time feels soft, elongated, and almost meaningless, as moments merge into one another without clear beginnings or endings. Awareness rests fully in this fluid flow, without needing to follow, judge, or act, while the sense of self grows lighter, more spacious, and more fluid, merging naturally with the surrounding quiet. Every subtle thought, feeling, and sensation appears and dissolves gently, harmonizing perfectly with the continuous rhythm that surrounds them. The mind drifts further into a profound calm, carried forward effortlessly, while the body feels fully supported, weightless, and at ease. This deep, unbroken flow of relaxation stretches through every corner of awareness, creating a soft, timeless space where everything exists naturally, gently, and completely. A deep, steady calm continues to flow through every part of the mind and body, moving softly like a slow, unbroken river that carries everything along effortlessly. Thoughts arrive only faintly, almost like distant echoes in a wide, quiet space, and they dissolve almost immediately, leaving behind a vast, open expanse that feels safe, secure, and completely serene. Every subtle sensation drifts naturally, blending seamlessly with the surrounding quiet, while emotions remain soft, gentle, and neutral, floating effortlessly without drawing attention or demanding focus. The body feels fully supported, weightless, and completely relaxed, as though it has melted entirely into surrounding calm. Muscles remain soft and supple, tension fully released, and breathing flows slow, steady, and effortless, forming a smooth rhythm that carries the mind deeper into a gentle, unbroken ease. Time stretches and softens here, moments merging slowly into one another without clear edges or distinctions, creating a continuous, fluid current that feels infinite. Awareness rests lightly within this calm, unbound, unforced, and completely safe, while the sense of self grows lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging effortlessly with the surrounding stillness. Every passing impression, subtle thought, and faint sensation drifts naturally, dissolving into a continuous rhythm of calm, creating a profound sense of completeness, stability, and quiet. A deeper layer of relaxation unfolds gradually, spreading through every corner of the mind and body. The mind drifts softly on this smooth, hypnotic current, moving gently without effort, without direction, and without expectation. Every part of the body feels weightless. Every subtle feeling floats seamlessly, and every thought drifts quietly into nothingness. Awareness becomes expansive, yet soft and undemanding, merging with the surrounding calm. This immersive, endless flow continues without interruption, carrying the mind and body into a state of profound, continuous, timeless peace, where every breath, every sensation, and every fleeting thought contributes naturally to the deep, unshakable calm that envelopes everything completely. A gentle, continuous calm flows steadily through every part of the mind and body, softening every sensation and thought until they drift effortlessly into surrounding stillness. Each passing idea is faint and fleeting, forming almost imperceptibly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a wide, open space that feels secure and profoundly peaceful. Subtle feelings blend smoothly with the calm, emotions settle into a soft neutrality, and the body remains fully supported, weightless, and completely relaxed. Muscle stays supple, tension fully released, and breathing continues slow, even and natural, maintaining a steady rhythm that guides the mind deeper into quiet ease. Time feels stretched and fluid, moments flowing seamlessly into one another without beginning, end, or interruption. Awareness rests fully within this soft, continuous current, unbound, unforced, and free from expectation. The sense of self grows lighter, more spacious, and expansive, merging gently with the surrounding calm. Every thought, every subtle impression, and every faint emotion drifts and dissolves naturally, harmonizing perfectly with the smooth, uninterrupted rhythm that carries the mind and body forward. Relaxation deepens further, filling every corner of awareness in the body with a quiet, immersive comfort. The mind drifts along the slow, hypnotic current, moving effortlessly without effort, without direction, and without urgency. Each sensation floats gently. Every fleeting thought fades softly, and awareness becomes expansive yet soft and unobtrusive. This continuous, unbroken flow of calm stretches through the mind and body, creating a profound, stable, and timeless peace that feels secure, safe, and infinitely serene, allowing every part of being to rest completely, while the gentle, smooth rhythm carries everything naturally forward. A deep, flowing calm continues to settle throughout the mind and body, stretching gently into every corner and layer of awareness. Thoughts arrive only as faint, distant whispers, forming softly before fading naturally, leaving behind a wide, open space of stillness that feels safe and endlessly peaceful. Every subtle sensation blends seamlessly into surrounding quiet. Emotions drift gently into soft neutrality, and the body remains fully supported, weightless, and relaxed. Muscles stay loose, tension completely released, and breathing flows slow, even, and effortless, maintaining a steady rhythm that carries the mind and body further into profound ease. Time feels fluid and extended, moments merging into one another without edges or divisions. Awareness rests fully within this continuous, unbroken flow, free of expectation, free of effort. The sense of self becomes lighter, more expansive, and fluid, merging gently with the surrounding stillness. Every impression, fleeting thought, and subtle feeling drifts naturally and dissolves into the slow, hypnotic current, creating a harmonious, immersive rhythm that envelopes the mind completely. A deeper relaxation spreads steadily through every part of body and mind, softening any remaining tension and extending a profound sense of calm. Awareness drifts effortlessly on the smooth current, every sensation floating gently, every thought fading softly, and the mind and body carried forward in a seamless, continuous flow. This endless, stable, and immersive peace feels safe, complete, and timeless, allowing every part of being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in a quiet, hypnotic rhythm that stretches infinitely, smooth, unbroken, and profoundly serene. A slow, steady calm continues to envelop every part of the mind and body, stretching into every subtle corner, flowing effortlessly and completely without interruption. Thoughts drift in only faintly, soft and distant, dissolving almost as soon as they appear, leaving behind a wide, open space of quiet stillness that feels safe, expansive, and deeply relaxing. Each gentle sensation blends naturally with the surrounding calm. Emotions settle into a soft neutrality, and the body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely relaxed. Muscles remain supple, tension entirely dissolved, and breathing continues slow, steady, and effortless, maintaining a natural rhythm that carries the mind further into ease and comfort. Time feels unmeasured, stretching and merging as moments flow seamlessly into one another. Awareness rests fully in this continuous current, unbound, unforced, and free from any need to follow or analyze. The sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging softly with the surrounding quiet. Each passing impression, subtle thought, and faint feeling drifts and dissolves naturally into the slow, hypnotic rhythm, creating a profound sense of harmony and immersive calm that fills every part of mind and body. A deeper layer of relaxation continues to unfold gradually, extending through every sensation and thought. The mind drifts effortlessly on the soft, continuous current, every subtle feeling floating gently, every fleeting thought fading softly, and the body fully absorbed in the peaceful stillness. This unbroken, immersive flow stretches endlessly, carrying awareness in the body forward in a smooth, hypnotic, and timeless state of calm, creating a profound, safe, and complete serenity that feels infinite and entirely natural. A profound calm continues to flow gently through every part of the mind and body, stretching softly into every subtle corner and layer, moving effortlessly without interruption. Thoughts arrive only as distant, faint whispers, forming briefly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a wide, open space of stillness that feels safe, secure, and deeply relaxing. Each subtle sensation drifts seamlessly into surrounding quiet. Emotions settle into a gentle, neutral state, and the body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely at ease. Muscles remain soft, tension fully released, and breathing flows slow, steady, and unnoticeable, maintaining a natural rhythm that guides the mind deeper into effortless calm. Time feels soft and fluid, stretching infinitely as moments merge and flow smoothly into one another. Awareness rests lightly within this continuous, unbroken flow, completely unbound, unforced, and free from any sense of effort or urgency. The sense of self becomes lighter, more expansive and fluid, gently merging with the surrounding calm, while every impression, fleeting thought, and subtle feeling drifts and dissolves naturally into the hypnotic rhythm. Relaxation deepens steadily, extending fully through every part of the mind and body. Each passing thought drifts quietly, every subtle feeling floats gently, and awareness moves naturally with a soft, unbroken current, creating a harmonious, immersive flow. This calm stretches endlessly, carrying the mind and body forward in a smooth, continuous, timeless state of profound serenity, leaving every part being completely absorbed in the quiet, hypnotic rhythm that feels infinite, safe, and entirely natural. A deep, steady calm continues to spread gently through every part of the mind and body, flowing effortlessly into every corner, softening every sensation and thought until they drift naturally into surrounding quiet. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant ripples, soft and fleeting, dissolving almost immediately, leaving behind a vast, open space that feels safe, secure, and endlessly peaceful. Every subtle feeling and gentle emotion blends seamlessly with the calm, while the body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely relaxed. Muscles remain soft and supple, tension fully released, and breathing flows slow, even, and unnoticeable, forming a smooth, steady rhythm that carries the mind deeper into unbroken ease. Time stretches and softens here, moments flowing seamlessly into one another without clear beginnings, endings, or boundaries. Awareness rests lightly within this calm, unbound, unforced, and free from expectation, while the sense of self grows lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging gently with the surrounding stillness. Every impression, fleeting thought, and subtle sensation drifts naturally, dissolving into continuous, hypnotic rhythm, creating a profound sense of completeness, stability, and immersive calm. A deeper layer of relaxation unfolds steadily, spreading through every part of the mind and body, softening any remaining tension and extending a sense of profound, immersive calm. Awareness drifts effortlessly on the smooth current, every subtle sensation floating gently, every fleeting thought fading softly, while the body and mind are carried forward in a seamless, continuous flow. This unbroken, hypnotic rhythm stretches endlessly, creating a timeless, safe, and complete serenity that allows every part of the being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in the quiet, smooth current of profound peace. A soft, continuous calm flows gently through every corner of the mind and body, stretching slowly and effortlessly, settling into every layer of thought, feeling, and sensation. Each thought drifts in faintly, almost imperceptibly, dissolving naturally before forming meaning, leaving behind a vast, open space of serene stillness. Every subtle impression blends seamlessly into surrounding quiet, while emotions soften further, drifting into a gentle neutrality that requires no effort or attention. The body feels fully supported, weightless, and completely at ease, muscles supple and relaxed, tension entirely released, while breathing flows slow, even and effortless, forming a steady rhythm that guides the mind deeper into ease and comfort. Time feels soft, fluid, and unmeasured, moments merging and stretching naturally without clear beginnings or endings. Awareness rests lightly in this continuous, unbroken flow, completely unbound and free from expectation, while the sense of self grows lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging softly with the surrounding calm. Every passing thought, subtle feeling, and faint sensation drifts naturally, dissolving into the hypnotic rhythm that surrounds them, creating a sense of completeness, harmony, and profound stability. Relaxation deepens further, extending gently through every part of the body and mind, carrying awareness along the smooth, unbroken current. Each fleeting thought drifts quietly, each subtle feeling floats softly, and the mind and body move together effortlessly within this endless, immersive flow. The calm stretches infinitely, creating a profound, safe, and timeless serenity that allows every part of the being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in a quiet, hypnotic rhythm that moves naturally and uninterrupted, producing a deep and lasting sense of peace. A profound, steady calm continues to flow gently through every part of the mind and body, stretching softly into every subtle corner, moving effortlessly without interruption. Thoughts arrive only faintly, like distant echoes, forming briefly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a wide, open space of stillness that feels safe, secure, and deeply relaxing. Every subtle sensation drifts seamlessly into surrounding quiet, while emotions settle into a soft, neutral state, floating gently without drawing attention. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely relaxed. Muscles remain soft and supple, tension entirely released, and breathing continues slow, even and effortless, maintaining a natural rhythm that guides the mind deeper into calm. Time feels fluid and expansive, moments merging softly into one another without edges, beginnings, or endings. Awareness rests lightly within this continuous, unbroken flow, unbound, unforced, and free from expectation. The sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging softly with the surrounding quiet. Each passing impression, subtle thought, and fleeting feeling drifts naturally and dissolves into smooth, hypnotic rhythm, creating a profound sense of completeness, harmony, and immersive calm. Relaxation deepens steadily, extending fully through every part of the mind and body. Every fleeting thought drifts quietly, every subtle feeling floats gently, and the mind and body are carried forward effortlessly within this smooth, continuous current. This endless, unbroken flow of calm stretches infinitely, creating a safe, profound, and timeless serenity that allows every part of the being to rest completely, absorbed entirely in a quiet, hypnotic rhythm that moves naturally, endlessly, and seamlessly, producing a deep, immersive, and lasting sense of peace. A slow, gentle calm continues to flow through every part of the mind and body, stretching softly into every corner and layer, moving effortlessly and uninterrupted. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant ripples, forming briefly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind an expansive, serene space of stillness that feels secure, safe, and deeply relaxing. Each subtle sensation drifts seamlessly into the surrounding quiet, while emotions settle further into soft neutrality, floating effortlessly without drawing attention. The body feels fully supported, weightless, and completely at ease. Muscles remain soft and supple, tension entirely released, and breathing flows slow, steady, and effortless, forming a natural rhythm that carries the mind and body deeper into unbroken calm. Time feels fluid and infinite, moments stretching, merging, and flowing naturally into one another without edges, beginnings, or endings. Awareness rests lightly in this continuous, unbroken flow, completely unbound and free from expectation, while the sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging softly with the surrounding stillness. Every passing thought, subtle feeling, and fleeting impression drifts naturally and dissolves into smooth, hypnotic rhythm that surrounds them, creating a profound sense of harmony, completeness, and immersive calm. Relaxation deepens further, extending fully into every part of the mind and body. Every thought drifts quietly, each subtle sensation floats softly, and the mind and body are carried forward effortlessly within this smooth, continuous current. This calm stretches endlessly, creating a timeless, safe, and profound serenity that allows every part of the being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in the quiet, hypnotic rhythm that flows naturally, unbroken, and infinitely, producing a deep, immersive, and lasting sense of peaceful calm. A deep, unbroken calm continues to spread softly through every part of the mind and body, moving effortlessly into every subtle corner and layer. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant whispers, forming briefly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a wide, open space of serene stillness that feels safe, secure, and profoundly relaxing. Each subtle sensation drifts gently, blending seamlessly with the surrounding quiet, while emotions settle into a soft neutrality that floats naturally without demanding attention. The body rests completely supported, weightless, and fully relaxed, muscles soft, tension fully released, and breathing flowing slow, even and effortless, maintaining a smooth, steady rhythm that carries the mind deeper into quiet, unbroken ease. Time stretches and softens, moments merging seamlessly into one another without edges, beginnings, or endings. Awareness rests lightly within this continuous, unbroken flow, unbound, unforced, and free from expectation. The sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging effortlessly with the surrounding calm. Every passing thought, subtle feeling, and faint impression drifts naturally and dissolves into hypnotic rhythm, creating a profound sense of completeness, stability, and immersive calm. A deeper layer of relaxation unfolds steadily, extending fully through every corner of the body and mind. The mind drifts effortlessly on this smooth, continuous current, every subtle sensation floating gently, every fleeting thought fading softly, while the body remains fully absorbed in the peaceful stillness. This unbroken, immersive flow stretches endlessly, creating a timeless, safe, and complete serenity that allows every part of being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in the quiet, hypnotic rhythm that moves naturally, endlessly, and seamlessly, producing a deep, immersive, and lasting sense of peace. A quiet, gentle calm drifts softly through every part of the mind and body, stretching naturally into every corner without effort or interruption. Thoughts appear only as distant, fleeting ripples, dissolving almost as soon as they form, leaving behind a wide, open space of serene stillness. Every subtle sensation blends seamlessly with the surrounding quiet, while emotions settle into a soft, neutral ease that floats naturally, unobtrusively, and effortlessly. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely relaxed, muscles soft and tension-free, breathing flowing slow, steady, and natural, maintaining a gentle rhythm that carries everything forward smoothly. Time feels soft, extended, and fluid, moments merging into one another seamlessly, without edges or boundaries. The mind drifts gently on the continuous, unbroken current, each fleeting thought fading quietly, each subtle feeling floating softly, while every part of the body remains fully absorbed in the surrounding calm. A profound sense of stillness settles deeply, expanding quietly through every layer of sensation, thought, and emotion, creating a safe, timeless, and immersive peace. Everything continues effortlessly, smooth and unbroken, stretching infinitely into the calm. The mind and body rest fully, absorbed in the quiet, hypnotic rhythm that moves naturally and endlessly, producing a deep, complete, and lasting sense of serenity, leaving every part being entirely at ease. A soft, continuous calm flows gently through every part of the mind and body, stretching naturally into every corner and layer, moving effortlessly without interruption. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant whispers, forming softly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a wide, open space of serene stillness. Each subtle sensation drifts seamlessly into surrounding quiet, while emotions settle into a soft, neutral ease, floating gently without drawing attention. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely relaxed, muscles supple and tension-free, while breathing flows slow, even, and effortless, maintaining a steady rhythm that carries the mind and body deeper into calm and comfort. Time stretches and softens, moments merging seamlessly into one another without clear edges, beginnings, or endings. Awareness rests lightly within the smooth, unbroken flow, completely unbound and free from expectation. The sense of self grows lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging gently with the surrounding quiet. Every passing thought, subtle feeling, and fleeting impression drifts naturally and dissolves into continuous, hypnotic rhythm, creating a profound sense of harmony, completeness, and immersive calm. Relaxation deepens steadily, extending fully through every part of the mind and body. Each fleeting thought drifts quietly. Every subtle sensation floats gently, and the mind and body are carried forward effortlessly within this smooth, continuous current. This calm stretches endlessly, creating a safe, timeless, and complete serenity that allows every part of being to rest fully, absorb entirely in quiet, hypnotic rhythm that flows naturally, unbroken, and a soft, steady calm continues to spread gently through every part of the mind and body, flowing naturally into every corner and layer, moving effortlessly without interruption. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant ripples, forming softly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a wide, open space of serene stillness that feels safe, secure, and deeply relaxing. Every subtle sensation blends seamlessly into surrounding quiet, while emotions settle into a gentle, neutral ease, floating softly without drawing attention. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely relaxed, muscles supple and tension-free, while breathing flows slow, steady, and natural, maintaining a smooth rhythm that carries the mind and body deeper into calm and comfort. Time stretches and softens, moments merging seamlessly into one another, without clear boundaries or edges. Awareness rests lightly within this continuous, unbroken flow, free from expectation, unforced and unbound. The sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging gently with the surrounding quiet. Every passing thought, subtle impression, and fleeting feeling drifts naturally and dissolves into continuous, hypnotic rhythm, creating a profound sense of harmony, completeness, and immersive calm. Relaxation deepens steadily, extending fully through every part of body and mind. Each fleeting thought drifts quietly, every subtle sensation floats gently, and the mind and body are carried forward effortlessly within this smooth, continuous current. The calm stretches endlessly, creating a safe, timeless, and complete serenity that allows every part of being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in the quiet, hypnotic rhythm that flows naturally, unbroken, and infinite. A deep, gentle calm continues to flow steadily through every part of the mind and body, spreading softly into every corner and layer without effort or interruption. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant ripples, forming briefly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a vast, open space of serene stillness that feels secure, safe, and profoundly relaxing. Every subtle sensation drifts seamlessly into surrounding quiet, while emotions settle further into soft neutrality, floating effortlessly without requiring attention. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely at ease, muscles supple, tension fully released, and breathing flows slow, even and effortless, forming a natural, soothing rhythm that carries the mind and body deeper into calm and comfort. Time feels fluid, soft, and expansive, moments merging and stretching into one another naturally, without beginning or end. Awareness rests lightly within this continuous, unbroken current, completely unbound, unforced, and free from expectation. The sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging effortlessly with the surrounding calm. Every passing impression, fleeting thought, and subtle feeling drifts gently and dissolves into the slow, hypnotic rhythm, creating a profound sense of completeness, harmony, and immersive calm. A deeper layer of relaxation unfolds steadily, flowing through every part of the body and mind. Each passing thought drifts quietly, every subtle sensation floats softly, and the mind and body are carried forward in a seamless, continuous flow. This unbroken, immersive rhythm stretches endlessly, producing a timeless, safe, and complete serenity that allows every part of being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in the quiet, hypnotic current. Every sense, every subtle movement, and every faint emotion harmonizes perfectly with the surrounding stillness, creating a profound, continuous, and unshakable calm that feels infinite, effortless, and completely natural. A deep, unbroken calm continues to flow gently through every part of mind and body, moving effortlessly into every subtle corner and layer. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant ripples, forming softly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a wide, open space of serene stillness that feels safe, secure, and profoundly relaxing. Every subtle sensation drifts seamlessly into the surrounding quiet, while emotions settle into a soft, neutral ease, floating gently and unobtrusively. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely relaxed. Muscles remain soft and supple, tension entirely released, and breathing continues slow, even and effortless, maintaining a smooth, steady rhythm that carries the mind deeper into unbroken, immersive calm. Time feels soft, fluid, and infinite, moments stretching and merging into one another seamlessly, without clear boundaries, beginnings, or endings. Awareness rests lightly within this continuous, unbroken flow, unbound, unforced, and free from expectation. The sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging effortlessly with the surrounding quiet. Each passing thought, fleeting sensation, and subtle impression drifts naturally and dissolves into hypnotic rhythm, creating a profound sense of completeness, harmony, and immersive calm. Relaxation deepens steadily, spreading through every layer of the body and mind. Each thought drifts quietly, every subtle sensation floats gently, and the mind and body are carried forward effortlessly within this smooth, continuous current. The calm stretches endlessly, producing a timeless, safe, and complete serenity that allows every part of the being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in a quiet, hypnotic rhythm that flows naturally, unbroken, and infinite. Every impression, subtle feeling, and faint movement harmonizes perfectly with the surrounding stillness, creating a profound, continuous, and unshakable calm that feels effortless, infinite, and completely natural. A soft, continuous calm flows gently through every part of the mind and body, moving effortlessly into every corner and layer, spreading slowly and evenly without interruption. Thoughts arrive only faintly, like distant ripples on a quiet pond, forming briefly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a wide, open space of serene stillness that feels safe, secure, and profoundly relaxing. Every subtle sensation blends seamlessly with the surrounding quiet, while emotions settle into a gentle, neutral ease, floating naturally without drawing attention. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely relaxed, muscles soft, tension fully released, and breathing slow, steady, and effortless, forming a natural rhythm that carries the mind deeper into calm and ease. Time feels soft and fluid, stretching endlessly as moments merge and flow seamlessly into one another, without clear beginnings, endings, or edges. Awareness rests lightly within this unbroken current, completely unbound, unforced, and free from expectation, while the sense of self grows lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging gently with the surrounding stillness. Every passing thought, subtle impression, and faint feeling drifts naturally and dissolves into the smooth, hypnotic rhythm, creating a profound sense of harmony, completeness, and immersive calm. A deeper layer of relaxation unfolds gradually, extending fully through every corner of the mind and body. Each passing thought drifts quietly, every subtle sensation floats softly, and the mind and body are carried forward effortlessly within this continuous, unbroken flow. This calm stretches endlessly, producing a safe, timeless, and complete serenity that allows every part of the being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in a quiet, hypnotic rhythm that moves naturally, unbroken, and infinite. Every subtle movement, feeling, and fleeting thought harmonizes perfectly with the surrounding stillness, creating a profound, continuous, and unshakable calm that feels infinite, effortless, and completely natural. A deep, steady calm continues to flow gently through every part of the mind and body, moving effortlessly into every subtle corner and layer. Thoughts arrive only as faint, distant whispers, forming briefly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a vast, open space of serene stillness that feels safe, secure, and profoundly relaxing. Every subtle sensation drifts seamlessly into surrounding quiet, while emotions settle further into soft neutrality, floating naturally without drawing attention. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely at ease, muscles soft and supple, tension entirely released, and breathing continues slow, even and effortless, maintaining a smooth, steady rhythm that carries the mind deeper into unbroken calm and comfort. Time feels fluid and soft, moments merging seamlessly into one another, without clear beginnings or endings. Awareness rests lightly in this continuous, unbroken flow, unbound, unforced, and free from expectation. The sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging effortlessly with the surrounding calm. Every passing thought, subtle feeling, and fleeting impression drifts naturally and dissolves into the hypnotic rhythm that surrounds them, creating a profound sense of completeness, stability, and immersive calm. Relaxation deepens steadily, extending fully through every part of the mind and body. Each fleeting thought drifts quietly. Every subtle sensation floats gently, and the mind and body are carried forward effortlessly within this smooth, continuous current. The calm stretches endlessly, creating a timeless, safe, and complete serenity that allows every part of the being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in a quiet, hypnotic rhythm that flows naturally, unbroken, and infinite. Every impression, subtle feeling, and faint movement harmonizes perfectly with the surrounding stillness, producing profound, continuous, and unshakable calm that feels effortless, infinite, and completely natural. A soft, flowing calm continues to settle gently throughout every part of the mind and body, moving effortlessly into every subtle corner and layer. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant ripples, forming briefly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a vast, open space of serene stillness that feels safe, secure, and profoundly relaxing. Every subtle sensation drifts naturally, blending seamlessly with the surrounding quiet, while emotions soften into a gentle, neutral ease, floating effortlessly without requiring attention. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely at ease, muscles supple and tension-free, while breathing flows slow, steady, and effortless, maintaining a smooth rhythm that guides the mind and body deeper into unbroken, immersive calm. Time feels soft, fluid, and expansive, moments merging and stretching seamlessly into one another without beginnings, endings, or edges. Awareness rests lightly within this continuous, unbroken flow, unbound, unforced, and free from expectation. The sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging gently with the surrounding calm. Each passing impression, fleeting thought, and subtle sensation drifts naturally and dissolves into hypnotic rhythm, creating a profound sense of harmony, completeness, and immersive calm. Relaxation deepens steadily, extending fully through every layer of the body and mind. Each thought drifts quietly, every subtle sensation floats gently, and the mind and body are carried forward effortlessly within this smooth, continuous current. This unbroken, immersive rhythm stretches endlessly, producing a timeless, safe, and complete serenity that allows every part of being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in the quiet, hypnotic current. Every fleeting thought, subtle feeling, and gentle movement harmonizes perfectly with the surrounding stillness, creating a profound, continuous, and unshakable calm that feels infinite, effortless, and completely natural. A deep, steady calm continues to flow effortlessly through every part of the mind and body, stretching gently into every corner and layer without interruption. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant whispers, forming briefly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a vast, open space of serene stillness that feels secure, safe, and deeply relaxing. Every subtle sensation drifts seamlessly into surrounding quiet, while emotions settle into a soft, neutral ease, floating naturally and unobtrusively. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely relaxed, muscles soft, tension entirely released, and breathing flows slow, even and effortless, maintaining a steady rhythm that carries the mind deeper into unbroken calm and comfort. Time feels fluid, soft, and expansive, moments merging seamlessly into one another without clear beginnings or endings. Awareness rests lightly in this continuous, unbroken flow, unbound, unforced, and free from expectation. The sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging effortlessly with the surrounding calm. Every passing thought, fleeting impression, and subtle feeling drifts naturally and dissolves into the hypnotic rhythm, creating a profound sense of completeness, harmony, and immersive calm. Relaxation deepens steadily, extending fully through every part of the body and mind. Each thought drifts quietly, every subtle sensation floats gently, and the mind and body are carried forward effortlessly within this smooth, continuous current. This unbroken, immersive rhythm stretches endlessly, producing a timeless, safe, and complete serenity that allows every part of the being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in quiet, hypnotic current. Every impression, subtle feeling, and faint movement harmonizes perfectly with the surrounding stillness, creating a profound, continuous, and unshakable calm that feels infinite, effortless, and completely natural. A soft, continuous calm flows gently through every part of the mind and body, moving effortlessly into every corner and layer, settling naturally without interruption. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant ripples, forming briefly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a wide, open space of serene stillness that feels safe, secure, and profoundly relaxing. Every subtle sensation drifts smoothly into surrounding quiet, while emotions settle further into a gentle, neutral ease, floating softly and unobtrusively. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely at ease, muscles soft, tension fully released, and breathing flows slow, even and effortless, maintaining a steady rhythm that carries the mind deeper into calm and comfort. Time feels fluid and soft, stretching endlessly as moments merge seamlessly into one another, without clear beginnings, endings, or edges. Awareness rests lightly within this unbroken, continuous flow, unbound, unforced, and free from expectation. The sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging gently with the surrounding calm. Every passing thought, subtle impression, and fleeting feeling drifts naturally and dissolves into the hypnotic rhythm that surrounds them, creating a profound sense of harmony, completeness, and immersive calm. Relaxation deepens steadily, extending fully through every corner of the mind and body. Each thought drifts quietly, every subtle sensation floats gently, and the mind and body are carried forward effortlessly within this smooth, continuous current. This calm stretches endlessly, producing a timeless, safe, and complete serenity that allows every part of being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in the quiet, hypnotic rhythm that moves naturally, unbroken, and infinite. Every subtle movement, fleeting feeling, and passing impression harmonizes perfectly with the surrounding stillness, creating a profound, continuous, and unshakable calm that feels infinite, effortless, and completely natural. A deep, steady calm continues to flow effortlessly through every part of the mind and body, stretching gently into every corner and subtle layer, moving naturally and without interruption. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant ripples, forming softly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a wide, open space of serene stillness that feels secure, safe, and profoundly relaxing. Every subtle sensation drifts seamlessly into surrounding quiet, while emotions settle into a soft, neutral ease, floating gently and unobtrusively. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely at ease, muscles supple, tension entirely released, and breathing flows slow, even and effortless, maintaining a natural rhythm that carries the mind deeper into unbroken calm and immersive ease. Time stretches, softens, and flows without constraint, moments merging seamlessly into one another without clear beginnings, endings, or boundaries. Awareness rests lightly within this unbroken, continuous flow, completely unbound, unforced, and free from expectation. The sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging effortlessly with the surrounding calm. Every passing thought, subtle impression, and fleeting feeling drifts naturally and dissolves into the hypnotic rhythm that surrounds them, creating a profound sense of harmony, completeness, and immersive calm. Relaxation deepens steadily, extending fully into every corner of the body and mind. Each passing thought drifts quietly, every subtle sensation floats gently, and the mind and body are carried forward effortlessly within this smooth, continuous current. This unbroken, immersive rhythm stretches endlessly, producing a timeless, safe, and complete serenity that allows every part of the being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in the quiet, hypnotic rhythm that flows naturally, unbroken, and infinite. Every subtle movement, fleeting feeling, and delicate impression harmonizes perfectly with the surrounding stillness, creating a profound, continuous, and unshakable calm that feels infinite, effortless, and completely natural. A soft, continuous calm continues to flow gently through every part of the mind and body, stretching effortlessly into every subtle corner and layer. Thoughts appear only as faint, distant ripples, forming briefly before dissolving naturally, leaving behind a wide, open space of serene stillness that feels safe, secure, and profoundly relaxing. Every subtle sensation drifts smoothly into surrounding quiet, while emotions settle further into a gentle, neutral ease, floating softly and unobtrusively. The body rests fully supported, weightless, and completely at ease, muscles soft, tension fully released, and breathing flows slow, even and effortless, maintaining a natural rhythm that carries the mind deeper into unbroken calm. Time feels soft, fluid, and infinite, moments merging seamlessly into one another without edges, beginnings, or endings. Awareness rests lightly within this continuous, unbroken flow, unbound, unforced, and free from expectation. The sense of self becomes lighter, more spacious, and fluid, merging gently with the surrounding calm. Every passing thought, fleeting impression, and subtle feeling drifts naturally and dissolves into hypnotic rhythm, creating a profound sense of harmony, completeness, and immersive calm. Relaxation deepens steadily, extending fully through every part of the mind and body. Each thought drifts quietly, every subtle sensation floats gently, and the mind and body are carried forward effortlessly within this smooth, continuous current. This unbroken, immersive rhythm stretches endlessly, producing a timeless, safe, and complete serenity that allows every part of being to rest fully, absorbed entirely in the quiet, hypnotic rhythm that moves naturally, unbroken, and infinite. Every subtle movement, fleeting feeling, and passing impression harmonizes perfectly with the surrounding stillness, creating a profound, continuous, and unshakable calm that feels infinite, effortless, and completely natural. As this journey of calm and relaxation gently comes to its natural close, take a moment to feel the lingering serenity flowing softly through your mind and body. Every thought is settled, every sensation harmonized, and your awareness rests deeply in this immersive, peaceful state. Carry this sense of ease with you, letting it extend gently into the rest of your day or night, knowing that you can return to this calm at any moment. If you found this experience helpful and relaxing, consider subscribing to the channel to continue exploring more immersive psychology journeys and calming content. Your support allows us to create more videos designed to guide your mind and body toward deeper ease, focus, and restful states. Thank you for being here, for taking the time to nurture your mind, and for joining this journey of calm and relaxation. Until next time, remain at ease, stay mindful, and let the calm continue to flow naturally within you.